Actually, I low-key don't have a lot of time to talk, but there is president like election going on, and we need to. I'm looking a little bit late. I was meant to start my stream a while ago, but I didn't. But we live and learn. We live and learn, as a lot of people say. We live and learn. But yeah, no, we gotta hurry TS up because we will not have a lot of time. All right, let me. That
is going on right now. Tune into streams. Boom. Done. You guys should see a boost of fucking viewership. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Safety, I'll be okay, just don't be too late because everyone gets 10 minutes each, so...
This is nerve-wracking, bro.
Alright, let me look at all the candidates. Alright. Alright, bet. First, we're gonna do, Tekon and Aubrey. Tekon and Aubrey, can you guys both go down to the main stage? Don't place water. Can you get up there without water, or do you need me to, like, make, like, a ladder or something? Yeah, I'll make a ladder. A ladder. Here you go. There you go.
Actually, I don't want to be near Fishy just in case he does Veruna.
I bet. Alright, and I'm gonna drag you guys up, then you guys can talk. We're really not missing that many. I'll ping one last second. Alright, everyone, starting now. Alright, cool. Let me drag up Aubrey and Tekon. Aubrey, and where is Tekon? Reporter, nice.
Hey guys!
Oh my god, your mic is so loud. Maybe that's just me. Oh my god.
Okay. Ooh.
I would be careful. Maybe like hold gaps or something, just in case some fucking weirdo decides to arrow you, which I will ban them for. But
True.
Just be careful.
Nah, that's alright. If they're weird, they're weird.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, let's go for it.
Okay.
Obviously, as you know, I'm the Tej Emperor. Today I'm going to be running for Prime Minister, the Scottish Prime Minister. So, the Echo Room. I don't even know if my mic's out loud, hold on. It might be on the wrong setting. Streamer mode. Voice and video. Let's turn that on. My mic's been added dodgy. Hello, 1212. Check. Okay, cool.
Okay, it's better now. Good job.
Alright, that's fine. I'll fix it. Alright. Tej Emperor attack on. So, now I'm just going to say a couple of things before I start. The end is not kind, and the end is not forgiving, but we are running pro ends because it's the silence and the shadows that do scare the server, I'm not gonna lie. The end is a scary place, and it's an overlooming threat on our server. That's why we need to go into the ends, as the gods have challenged us. And no, can you not understand me, Melody? Oh, okay, you can. Melody's just being an idiot. Okay. And obviously, turn off your freaking chat.
Dude, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
And obviously the end, you know, just the gods, they've challenged us for these trials. And, well, we need to go for the gods. We don't need it for the end. And why should we hide the ends if the end gives us our elytras, our shulkerbox, our chorister, our end materials? We're missing out because we're scared of some monarchs. Like, we don't need to be scared. I'm in my war attire now. I'm going full Scottish on this monarch. And so you guys should stand with the Tej Islands with me and Aubrey. Aren't you anti-ends? No, we're with the ends.
No, we're with the
And you guys should come to the Tej Islands. We're going to start making a fortress there. We're going to start full power, sort of going for it now. So you should join us. And over, you can go now. You can say
Okay.
some words.
So a lot of stuff about Tekon. We have a lot of land on the server with the Tej Islands and stuff. We can give you guys protection and resources to get ready for the end fight. It's very high risk, high reward, and we understand the risks. But we think we believe that as a server we could defeat it. Or there's 20 people on right now. I think we could tame whatever 30 people on. Yeah, I think we could tame whatever is in the end. Whoever that is, we don't know, but we can get shulker boxes and elytras and stuff. I think it's I think the risk is very high, but we can. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Wait, okay. But yeah, with the elytras and stuff, whatever is there, yeah. Oops, I'm rambling.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take over Aubrey. Just so you know, there are some people also in prison. I just wanted to sort of say some stuff about them, if I'm being honest. Let's go Fish and Sift. Why are we electing a schizophrenic?
Bro.
So, why should we elect him if he's a schizophrenic? Fishy is Project 7. Why are we letting a murder maniac take place? We got Melody and Simply. We're talking about Melody here. I'm just gonna put it there. We got Jen and Apollo. I think they would actually be decent presidents. Ada and Fathom, nothing wrong with them. Actually, no, they're both anti-ends. I lied. Val and Grace, they're very peaceful. I don't get why we should have peaceful people as our president. And then Storms and Sands. Storms wants to be president. He's not even here right now. Let me just put it like that. And basically, we both are your best shots at president in the sense of we will be there for you, we will grind for you. I've even got a reroll set up ready for people who want to reroll, and we can do this. Our grind blessing rituals, we just need to be together and be as a unit on the server. And I just got one last thing I wanted to say to you guys. It's something I'm very well known for. Hold on, I've got to look at my Discord DMs for it.
I'm gonna do an Albert Einstein quote, bro.
No, don't worry, I've got to look at the DMs. Think about it. Curiosity is one of the most powerful things you own and use it. James Cameron. Bang. Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Yay!
We'll use this time. So that was your 5-minute speech, and now don't leave yet, Aubrey, because you're still up there for another 5 minutes.
I apologize.
Okay. Now everyone, if you can go to the voice chat and maybe ask them questions and try to talk over everyone. But yeah, they're here to answer your questions, so don't talk over people. Just let people ask their questions.
Okay. Wait, voice chat one.
Voice chat. No, voice chat.
Okay.
Someone that might echo, by the way.
Can I ask something? Besides your stance on the end, is there anything else you want as president? Yeah, you want the end open, you want to stop the end. What else do you want, though?
We want to be a united union, so it's not all about the ends. But we want to be able to trust one another. We want to have those connections. We want to make sure everyone's ready. Rerolls, blessings, all that. So as soon as we go into that end, there's going to be a monarch.
Again, you're talking about the end. I'm not asking about the end. I'm asking how you plan to deal with the other issues on the server. Things like spawn griefing, things like farming, things like just overall issues with the server.
We just
You've not addressed anything else.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here, I'll start talking technical. We want the server to be a better place, definitely, and I think we could do that with a lot of help from our community, as we are only just 2 players, right? But if we get more people along with our cause, we can help make the server, fix creeper holes, spawn griefing, stuff like that. I mean, yeah.
The flowers at spawn. Where's the flower door? You say, you're putting flowers over spawn? That isn't gonna really work.
Come up. Violet, no, not you.
No,
Yeah.
come on. I want to hear your point. Why is flowers over spawn?
I mean, there's flowers there. I think someone's already been taking down a couple of flowers.
I've only
I'm looking
taken
at
down the
you there,
tall one.
Tekon. I mean, what was the point? I mean, the flowers.
Dexter,
there,
it's just
they're,
epidemic
nice and
music, that's what
preserved.
I'm
The flower
using.
garden isn't
It's
meant
low-key
to be
beautiful.
stepped
Oh, is it
on or
glitching?
torn
Is that
apart.
why?
Like,
Because if it's
I
glitching,
feel
then
like
that's
no
low
one
key
else
cooked.
has done absolutely anything to the flowers except maybe breaking one for like accident. But going out of your way to destroy them, really, man? Like, that's not really my issue, right?
Becca.
So I think I've given my say in this, but you're the one who's been breaking the flowers, and you're the one talking about patching creeper holes and stuff.
Flowers is not going to save the server. We need
It's not gonna
strong
save the
methods.
server, but it's gonna make
And the
the
end's our main goal.
I mean, it's a
Yeah, but
small
it's
the
gonna
pocket.
flowers-
keep people a
Hello?
bit more
Alright,
peaceful,
so
breaking stuff. like this.
hello everybody.
What
I'm
the fuck?
If
Why
you're
are you
unmuted,
saying-
What
you're
are you talking
unmuted.
about?
no, I know. I'm talking.
We're actively talking.
No, I was testing my mic. I got a new monitor. I don't know if it works.
Mel,
Oh,
let Vase speak real quick. Don't.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Oh,
Melody, you've
let
taken an
Vase-
entire 2 minutes out of the 5-minute question.
Let someone else.
Let Vase speak. Let Vase
Okay,
speak.
no,
We already
but
talked
they
about, let someone else.
wait. Here, no. The answer to like Melody's question is we're looking to start a community and stuff for like helping the server be preserved in a good space with like helping spawn griefing and stuff. That's kind of what our motive was.
Okay, I have a quick question. So, as you guys know, there's a lot of I don't know how to say this, but like really broke people on blessings. There's people on like
Mhm.
one, 2, or even 0 blessings, like me. Okay, what are you guys gonna do about those the blessing issue? Because only I've been hearing, the only thing I've been hearing is that you guys want to make a community, like you want to fix the monarch, stuff like that. But I don't know, like what are you gonna do about the blessings part?
Here, do you want me to talk?
Or
Becca?
ghost me, let's go. Or
Sorry.
ghost me.
I was
Oh,
muted.
Hackon's server muted.
I was
Why is he
muted.
server
I'm
muted?
echoing.
He's echoing. That's why.
Oh.
Is it better? It might be better. So, to answer your question, I can have myself echoing. To answer your question, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all the echo shards. We're gonna pull them all together, and we're gonna start by just getting them all. We want to get them all. More blessing rituals. We all grind for it. Like, if we pulled all of our resources together, we could get you back to 6 blessings, and we can make you have your second ability. So the goal is to come on everyone,
What is this song
have
that
the
I'm
Tej
listening to?
Islands, and still go for it.
Yeah, we're willing to give people resources and stuff to get their own blessings. As well as like holding rituals every
Alright.
week maybe
Am I
for
still
a
echoing?
blessing.
Hello everybody.
Am I still echoing?
You have the echo shards to supply that.
Yes, I do. I've actually have a reroll
Mhm.
in my e-chest ready to use. I have
Okay, you,
But how
30
much?
plus
But
more,
how much echo
and
shards
if
do
we
you
get
have?
all of them together,
yeah, you
we can
have
do-
a echo shard, but you're promising things you can't deliver on. You have a reroll. How many echo shards do you really have? Because without enough, there's no promises of a ritual every weekend. That's
And
not
to
possible.
back,
That's
to
the thing
back
with-
up,
pulling it together. We're gonna pool our resources.
and to
What
back
makes
up
you think that the
claim,
server
I-
will come together to do that? You're kind of
Yo.
basing your politician
And
stuff
also,
on
and
like
also, I don't know if it's just
Hey,
me.
hey,
but
let
I'm
me
kinda
fucking talk. I've been standing here for
you know,
so
let
long.
fishy talk.
Sir,
let
yes,
fishy
sir.
talk.
Okay, so guys, I have a question. What have you guys done to prove that you're even strong? Because I'm not gonna lie, Aubrey, I don't think I've seen you like do anything. How are you gonna fight the Monarch? I mean, you definitely aren't good at the game. Like no diss, but like
Random stray. Okay.
Tech on either. I don't know how he's gonna fight the Monarch whenever he's British and can't even log on half the time. I feel.
Dang.
Go.
Okay. Here,
I feel
I
like
can
They-
talk for this
They
second.
literally already explained that.
Okay, so we're not gonna be the only 2 people fighting the Monarch, you know? Yeah, we're not the most powerful and
Oh, let's
stuff,
finish
but
this
we
go.
can.
Let's finish. Let's finish
No.
this one question.
Yeah.
Finish
Let's
okay,
it out.
okay.
Finish it out.
Okay, but oh, I lost my train of thought. Wait, okay, no, so yeah, we're not us 2 are just gonna beat the Monarch. We're gonna help unite the server together by letting people share resources, getting people in our cause, and other stuff like that. Not willingly. We're never gonna do anything like willingly against the server. But we want.
Shut up, bro.
Alright, the final thing to finish with Fishy's point about why I'm not powerful, I have a whole islands. I basically have held 3 of the eyes. I am
has done nothing.
basically one of the more. Yeah, people fear over the islands sometimes. They come for the islands. Like, they want to take over the islands. It is a powerful statement to say, I hold a 16th of the map. No one else does it. We're gonna create an army, we're gonna go into the end, we're gonna do it, and that's all.
All right,
more
that's it. No more questions. No more
Okay.
responses.
Thank you for
Alright,
letting
next-
us be up here.
Yeah, the next
Yeah.
people are gonna be Sans and whoever the fuck he's running with. I think it's Jelix. Here, Aubrey, Techon, can you guys get back over here from the way that you came?
Wait, can I
it's like one of
ask
these
something?
Take one over here.
No more questions.
No, not to that. Can I
Message
eat
it
just
to
my
me.
pots? Like, is
Okay.
there? Are we gonna get jumped after
There's not gonna be
this?
fights, bro.
Why,
Okay.
why would I
bro.
know?
Sure.
Okay, no. Why would
would
anyone
we
jump
know?
after this, bro? I'm literally like, it's better if we all just take off our armor. All
Alright,
Alright, guys,
Sans,
jump
Jelix,
after this.
right.
Go
Shut
to
up.
the ladder area
Shut
down
up,
there,
Sif.
and yeah,
Why is my
Wait, Sif,
FPS so
you-
bad?
Can I also be on deafened on Discord?
yeah, you will be.
Are we being brought up, Claddy? Or nah?
Yeah, you will.
Alright.
All right, everyone, definitely on Discord or the game. I mean, on Discord. Sorry.
Bring up Jelix. Jelix. There we go.
Hello.
Alright, hold up. Before we begin, let me... Alright. Hello, everyone. It starts now. Alright, basically, obviously our campaign, and I made it very obvious, is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to open up the end. Something that needs to happen and eventually is going to happen, even if we don't allow it. But, what I'm basically kind of here because, as you know, what's it called? I'm trying to open up the end because I feel like it's time, like with the entire server combined, right? With the entire server combined, like I'm looking at around 30 people. Some of the people that are literally the most powerful on the server to some that are just the luckiest people I've ever met. I feel like if we all combined into one group, fought the Monarch together, and open up the end, we can be able to defeat it together. And although I'm not like an emperor or whatever, there is a lot of stuff that I can offer. I am willing to put on the line and everything. Y'all need blessings, you said? I'm willing to put up the 10 blessings that I have in my e-chest. If we can combine together to, like, as long as we work together as a group, we can defeat this Monarch. We can do whatever. We can, like, I don't know, Jelix, you want to say anything?
Yeah, it's just the fact that all of us as a server, I feel like we are putting our potential to waste as trying to go against each other and then also not going to the end. That's why I think anti-end doesn't make a lot of sense, since all of us, we've done it one time before. This isn't our first like time going against end people and saying and then there's people saying that there's no reason to go because of limited resources. But let's be honest, limited resources is better than none. We need the end. There's so much things from the end, no matter if it's limited or not, that we don't have.
There's also
We don't have.
there's also a lack of resources that we are running out of. This world, if we don't open up that end, sure, like you guys may be saying, like, what do we gain from the end? If we don't open up that end, what else do, like, we will eventually run out of materials in here. We're already running out of the one supply that is keeping us alive, which are echo shards. We are not going to have a long time, not enough time to prepare and sit here in fear and silence from the end Monarch. Although you guys are like saying, like, why should we go to their terrain? Why are we going to sit here when it has been proven that the Monarch is sitting there weaker at it's at its weakest point as of right now? And you guys are sitting here waiting, feeling like, I don't want to open up the end because there's no point in us going there. So just get access to what we are, like, to what we have. But at the same time, if it's at its weakest point right now, we go in together as a server, we can defeat that Monarch instead of sitting here waiting for the Monarch to regain all of its power, and eventually it's going to find a way to come over here. We don't have that much time to worry about this big threat. We don't have as much time as you guys believe. I feel like working together and truly doing something like together will actually prove how strong we are. Sure, we might die and everything, but it doesn't, like, we have so much things together that it'll be so worth it. the Tej Islands, like Tekon and Aubrey are willing to put stuff on the line for them. Me and Jelix and Storms and all of us are willing to put in work to just be able to go fight that End Monarch. Together as a server, we can win. There's no point in sitting here in silence and fear from something that we have to fight eventually.
And also, we can't forget that even if the books say that, oh, they're out of materials, they can't come again, they can come, they have came here before. We are the limited people. They, even if they have to use their extremities of resources and use so, like, all of their resources to come here, they still can. We cannot go, we need to go there. They have access to our things.
And like,
we have not.
You know, we're running out of time. And like, you guys may be asking like, okay, well, what are you gonna do like after the, like, if we win and everything? I want to make spawn somewhere where we can all hang out. I'm tired of everyone going to spawn and just immediately getting jumped. I want spawn to be like a hangout. I want to, like, I've actually thought about it. Like, I want to fix out spawn. I want to fix everything. Like, sure. Me, myself, and I haven't wanted to, like, I made it my own moral that I haven't wanted to cart spawn at all. So, together, this, like, the last words that I want to say. Together, we can, together as a server, we can defeat the End Monarch, and I'm willing to put everything on the line for it, and I'm willing to help protect spawn.
Alright, everyone go to game chat for the questions, and as soon as the first person steps up to ask a question, I'm gonna start the timer.
Listen, since you said, sorry, you said, and I quote just from right now, that you have made it your own moral not to cart spawn. So tell me why. It was what, 2 days ago? And I've seen the clip, you showed me your footage time and time again. You carted Sift you carted somebody directly next to spawn.
When? Oh, Sift? No, I'm talking about, that's like also near the mountain.
At spawn.
No, that was, what?
That is still a part of spawn.
No? When did, what are we? We're talking about Siv's death that was also acting in self-defense.
Listen, the other question I have, your main thing that you mentioned is that we're running out of resources, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The one resource you pointed out, the resource that's letting us stay alive. The resource that's letting us stay alive, the only reason we're losing it is each other. It's not because of the End Monarch, it's not because of our limited world, it's because we all keep taking blessings from one another. Am I wrong?
Then why do you think I kept saying, why do you think I kept saying that we should work together as a server? I've been saying,
why work together as a server to try to fight the End Monarch when we could work together as a server to just thrive here? Why would we go there?
Because Mel, you're saying you're saying why should we wait here? They have resources to come here multiple times, and they'll find out a way to bring in more and more people. We fought 5 of their people. We fought 5 of them.
Okay, listen, I'll let somebody else talk since you're lagging out, but...
Okay, I'm saying this as a good friend of yours. Do you promise anything other than just defeating the Monarch? Do you promise, like, refuge?
I promise everything. I listen, I'm a man of my word. If you guys really want to, like, Vey, I know you're on, like, a couple blessings, right? Like, you're on, like, how many blessings, Vey?
0.
Like 0?
0?
I'm on 0. I'm on 0, bro. Because you killed me twice while I'm a bed spawn.
Vey, come down here.
Cut me down.
No way.
Give me that.
Okay, he moved.
Give me that.
He
Give me that.
moved
Give me that.
so fast.
Yo, you got my goat, bro.
That's not even a bribe. That's just me keeping my promise. I want to be able to do this as a server. I want, like, Tekon, like, even if we don't win this election, Tekon and Aubrey have been willing to put up the island as a place of an army base. They want to work together. I think if we can combine all of our resources, we can defeat this Monarch.
Yo. Okay, thanks.
One more question.
I think
it was me.
Alright, who wants to go up? Nope. Okay.
So, you just gave me blessings, but I do want to say something about your claims. First, you said you had, like, what's it called? You had morals about not wanting to card spawn, correct?
Like the main builds and shit.
It's kind of, yeah, the main builds. I don't know if it's just me, but you did card me a spawn once directly carded spawn. I think it was at the you know where the podium thing is? Where
The
you can,
podium
like,
thing? I don't think I carded you
wait.
there, no.
Oh, no, I'm good now.
You know where like you do like the blessing rituals, or like the revive thing? It has like the particles around it, like the load
Revive
stuff.
thing? I don't cart there, no. I don't cart
I
there.
don't know what it's called, but it's the thing you can't break. And you carded me directly there, and they started jumping me, right? And you guys are saying you want. You guys are saying I think I have a recording. I can find it, whatever.
I mean, if you have the record, I low-key don't remember.
And also, you guys said that you want to have spawn a peaceful place when you have been one of the main people that have been killing at spawn. A prime example is I think Tuesday.
Tuesday, was it the Civ situation?
I think it was me, you, Lon, right? Me, you,
Oh.
Lon, and then after that, like the dumb stuff, all that.
Oh, wait, me, you, long. I think
Yeah,
we're
remember-
no,
remember-
we
Sam,
no.
Remember the fight where you like spam pearled? It was that fight.
Yeah, it was
Me-
that fight.
me,
It was that
Dom,
fight.
and Kennedy were just standing there.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I don't know. How can you make a promise where you all of a sudden want to make spawn a peaceful place when that barely just happened?
I mean, at the same time, there's no better time to be peaceful than right now. Think about it.
He's right.
There's no better time to be peaceful than right now. I realized this like literally like a couple days ago, which is why I stopped carding. There's no point in turning on each other to try and kill people. I'm only acting in self-defense. The reason why I have Slinky and like everyone's armor is because of the fact they tried jumping me first. I'm only acting in self-defense if I'm given a reason, but I don't want to go out of my way and try and kill someone. Especially at spawn.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank
I went out of my way to kill Civ because he was a lying president.
Wait, let Fishy's making
No.
A lying president?
There's no time. That's fine.
Oh, okay then.
Where am I watching?
Fucking alarm with hilarious.
By the way, Sam, the only way to get out is where Simply and Mel are coming in. It's like this one little area. With the
Like, thanks for the alarm.
Why is there missing carpets? Oh hell no.
Alright, I'm gonna drag them up. Everyone, no, yeah, we gotta stage. Everyone deaf and on the game.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Can we get Simply up here?
Okay, Simply.
Let me start the timer. Go on.
Okay. Tell me when.
Alright, go.
Okay. So everybody before me has mentioned that we can fight the monarch, that the monarch, we fought them for, all about the monarch, all about the end itself. And while whatever's in the end definitely is dangerous, that's not my main point. I've been a Psychis for 3 seasons now, including this one. In every season, the moment the server has gone downhill has been the end. Every Minecraft server has gone downhill because of the end. Okay, well, Fate just ruined my entire point. Okay. Every Minecraft server goes downhill because the end opens. It's the last stage of the server. If we open that, eventually, the server will grow more and more inactive, people will stop logging on, and we'll lose the server itself.
The server's already.
I low-key had my point messed up because Fate told me not season 1. But the Monarch. Okay, let's talk about the Monarch. If you are the Emperor of a powerful... Here, can I get Tech on over here real quick? I'd like to bring Tech on over and can he be brought up to the stage real quick? So Tech-On, let's say you found a new territory, right, Tech-On?
Yep.
Let's say you've discovered a new dimension. You're the leader of an emperor. Are you going to send your most powerful fighters in and risk them dying to something that you don't know is there? Or are you gonna send your weaklings to see what it is, and if they survive, you know you can take it. Correct?
No. I wouldn't. I would send myself I would go in full guns blazing.
This is morals. This isn't viewing this as...
No, you're sacrificing the weaklings. You're going ahead. You're wasting blessings. You're going against them. Why would we sacrifice weaklings when we can save them? We can go for it. Like, you're the one saying...
This is not my point. This is not my point. My point is the end... Whoever's in charge there sent their weaklings. They know that they're all in one life. They're not going to risk their most powerful fighters dying. They definitely sent their weakest players through to see what was here, to see what we were. How do we know?
Thanks, Swansea. Appreciate it.
We're able to take all of our best fighters in a fight and still win. They were able to kill Tusu, Dum, Storms, Hazel, all of us. All of our most powerful fighters. How do we know? There's not stronger players there.
Can I go now?
You have anything to say? Yeah, you can go.
Okay, I just want to mention what Sans said about, wanting to gather everyone, go into the end, guns a-blazing, all that. Sans, personally from my experience on Psychis, I feel like people on this server are just naturally evil. I don't think everyone is going to, band together and go into the end and all help each other out. I feel like there'd be at least maybe a team, maybe one person that would betray and just start killing everybody. I don't believe that this server could be unified under one common goal, because inevitably, someone might betray, and then we're all cooked, right? I just want to, that's just all I want to say.
Adding on to that, one little thing, if we're talking about the fact that yes, somebody will betray, if you guys think that that's not true, I'm sorry, but you're a little bit, not very smart. I am Storms, Jelix, Adar, and, who was last? Sans. All betrayed for the people that were trying to actively end our world. We're never going to be able to fight as a server. If we go in there, somebody's going to see that the Monarch is powerful, and at least one of them will betray. And the moment one of us betray is the moment everything starts to crumble.
That's probably a good place to wrap it up because there's like 30 seconds left. So if you guys want to go to voice chat and do your little debates, I think Sans and Jelix wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
You wanna get
Jelix, you can go first. Jelix, you can go first.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to debunk your claim about this is more of a question. This is more of a kind of question, but how does it make sense? We know that the end is, you agree that the end is dwindling, right?
Yeah.
You agree with that, right? Why would they send their weakest soldiers? Who is...
What am I hearing?
Bro.
Yo.
Sleeky.
Wanna eat? Yo, if you wanna eat somewhere else. Yo, if you wanna eat somewhere else.
Alright, continue your point.
Okay. Why would it make sense for them to send their weaklings if the end is dwindling?
Because they can't risk to lose their strongest fighters.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
How do you know that's their... No.
First of all, you say the end is dwindling, then you agree that their...
I said their resources are...
But Mel, how do you know that's their... How do you know that's their weakest soldiers? Well, how do you not know that's probably one of their better soldiers?
How do we know it is?
The end is dwindling. What makes...
really basic logic.
That's kind of...
If you really think about it, why... If they're desperate, how desperate are they? They're so desperate.
They're scouts, exactly what James just said. They're scouts.
They are desperate to find something, so they're sending their strongest soldiers because there's a civilization here called us, and they want to try and take over. They sent... Alright, I'll let Fishy talk. Fishy wants to say something.
Yeah, Fishy, what's up?
Mel, would you, I have a question. Would the United States send in a bunch of, people with no training just to get them killed? Or would they send their actual army over to a place? Okay. If they, let's say we're in a war, right? Why would we send Gloried or Fog to fight instead of, I don't know, Hazel?
They were not, listen, my point is those players were not meant to be here to fight.
Bad example.
They were meant to come through, see what's here, get what they can, and
Can you
come
confirm?
Can you confirm
Well,
that?
okay, yeah.
How do you
No,
not
no,
know they
yeah,
were
yeah,
just
yeah,
here to
yeah,
conquer?
yeah.
Hold on.
It
Hey,
is
wait,
very
wait,
clear.
Everyone
I
be
want-
quiet. Everyone be quiet. Let me talk for a second, because
What's up?
I'm the best first on this. You are absolutely wrong, because everything we've ever found, all their stashes, all their civilizations, every remnant they've left on this dimension, has pointed towards they sent in their last remaining things, and they were not scouts. They were sent here to murder us. It says it in the book. In the book, it
And
describes
Biden said-
it
And by
describes
the way-
to cleanse the world.
Also, to back that up, not
You are
only
talking
did,
about something you don't know about.
not only in the book, they said
Yes.
it out loud multiple times.
Let Tusi speak.
Yes.
Okay, no, okay,
They-
we can come
they
back.
admitted
Come,
that they
Alex.
were just here to see what was here.
He has chopped
No,
chin.
they
The entire
didn't.
survey's interrupting.
No, I asked.
Holy
Soren.
crap.
I did ask. Like, I.
Holy
had a talk
chop
with
chin,
them.
just let Tusu go.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's up, Jisoo?
So-
let's go, Fade.
A lot of you guys are wrong. First of all, I want to debunk your thing about having their scouts, quote unquote, weakest of them. Sift relayed intel to them. That's why they sent their 15 best players to this
5.
dimension.
They sent 15 of them.
There's a lot more that we can't discuss, but to put it in simple, you guys don't know much, and that's basically it.
Listen, I would like to say one last little thing to what all of you
Need
have
to.
said. Our main point of going there is resources, correct? We want shulkers, we want electros. It sounds. I would like you to explain to me your e-chest real quick.
Okay, no,
What
Mel.
is
The
it
thing,
filled
no,
with?
no. Let me explain this to you.
I'm
I know,
not.
no, everyone
I
knows
want you
about
to
it.
tell me
Everyone
what
knows
is in
about
your
it. Everyone
e-chest.
knows about it. Yeah, I have
want
inventory
you
full
to
of
say what's
shulkers.
in your e-chest.
You decide to close this end. All of the everything in the shulker, everything your end related gets deleted. You pick your choice. All your shulkers that you have will be
Okay,
gone.
Okay, yeah, you're bringing up 5 shulkers? Here.
Oh, no,
Somebody can
no,
do that.
no, Mel.
Somebody can
no.
simply put it
Mel,
back,
we
simply
no,
put it
Mel.
back.
There's more than that. I know
Somebody
damn
can
well
take
there is
that.
so much more than that.
There's not very much. I have 2 more, and they have things in them that I'm not willing to give out. They have sentimental
I freaking
items.
lied.
How do I get back?
I know.
Wait, can I? Okay,
Alright,
can I go?
if you're
or
trying to-
We don't have enough time.
All right, no,
Aubrey's
just
gonna-
let Aubrey go.
Aubrey,
Aubrey, ask one more
go
question.
ahead.
I'm not trying to argue
Okay.
anymore.
Well, I wanted to ask
Do you do you have any like policy that you can confirm is gonna happen, or is everything you say on a guess?
What, sorry? I was reading
Uh,
something.
Okay. Is everything that you say, or
That's
is
good,
there
Bruce.
anything that you
I ran for
said
president.
that is a for sure outcome, or is everything you said like just a guess that's gonna happen?
Aubrey, in situations like this, you always have to assume things. Yes, I am assuming, but there is infinite
I'm running
things.
right now.
that
Me
can
and
be in
Fishy
there,
probably are gonna be the ones that
and
are gonna go the
based
furthest.
on what they've already sent through, they're all bad.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, that's wraps.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Got it.
next
My
is gonna
entire,
be
my
violent
entire
grace.
point got
White Sands,
ruined
come
by
over.
Fate saying about the season 1, bro.
Not-
That is
you're not supposed to see
Well,
them.
to be
I was
fair,
trying to
we
bring
never
up-
season
Yo,
one.
before we
I have
continue
a-
the next one,
The point
I have a-
someone
I
tell
have
someone tell Vay to just stop talking. He holds no value in this server, and he just doesn't have an opinion either.
Violent and grace.
Oh,
You go to where like
do that
the
up a lot. Actually, that's
it's fine.
Let's have a little conversation. Real quick.
Can everybody not like cooperate next to like the thing over there?
What's up?
Audio tweaking.
Alright,
Hold
I'm
on, let me
trying to
fix my
find
audio.
freaking Gray.
My audio's too
Where's
bad.
Grace? And then there. There we go. All right, I'm gonna start the timer.
What's tweaking?
Hold on. 4 hours? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I say we are.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna deafen on Discord a little.
Okay.
What's tweaking? Chat, tell me.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Hi, chat.
4 hours? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay.
Wait, who's up?
Are you guys ready?
Is it my music?
Yeah, I say we are.
All right, go for it.
I paused it. Let's see if. Okay, tell me what. Like, tell me now. Oh, is it all my audio? Are we serious? Oh, it's fixed. All right. All right. We can continue, Jelix. All right. What's up?
I have a recording of like Melody. I was snooping. Melody literally trying to like bully Aubrey into feeling bad, bro, if we make it to next stage and Melody makes it too, bro, it's actually over. It's actually over. Like, if it's over.
I'm not gonna lie,
Literally-
Melody's entire like campaign, I'm not gonna lie, just got debunked. It proves that she doesn't know anything.
The thing is, who do we think is gonna get, like,
Who do I think?
including us? Like, let's say we.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of our points, a lot of people didn't know how to like really. Either everyone agreed with them or they didn't have any questions. And the questions that I asked, I kind of proved well.
Oh.
A lot of people kind of believed in my speech, and a lot of people do kind of believe that we can do this. Wait, who's going?
Wait, who created that GC?
Wait, what GC? Oh, the Tej Islands.
Hit Discord now!
I know, I saw. Hold up, chat. For many of you that are confused. So that's another thing that we can include in our thing.
You wanna include that?
I'm fine with working with them, no matter what. Like,
No. I'm down to work with them, but do we include it?
I think no, because
Because then we're a target, no?
not really, because it further proves our point of our campaign. We want, like, I'm not gonna lie, the entire reason I'm running for president is I want to bring the server together, because I know damn well we go in there right now, there is a probability that we do win. It's already saying that it's the monarch is running out of resources.
Yeah. There's no point in not going. Like, if you.
There's no point. Like, even if we like end up losing Tej Islands and people can just we can supply people.
Yeah.
So no matter what, we are able to.
And then we have the thing, you know. Then once Storms reprises his role as VP, if we win.
Then we have the thing. I feel like if you really want to continue that, I feel like there's only one group that you should target.
Yeah.
Which is pretty obvious too.
Yeah.
The flower power people, like hashtag the Violet and all that, they seem like they have a good opportunity because everyone likes them. So they could be one of the only anti-ends that move forward into this.
We need to go back and hear him low key.
Alright, let's go back.
What's going on?
Because I'm not gonna lie, like, we could deadass win this if we tried hard enough.
Yeah, we could. I have good points, and then some good points that Storm sent me as well.
Alright, let me.
Oh, it's this way.
Also, since I don't know what was said at the place, but they seem from China, you have a good competition for whoever was the flower power. Yeah, no, they are anti-ends.
Skipper. Okay. So would you say you are peaceful players?
I mean, so far we've been peaceful. We try to like not poke it using brute force, but it's very much possible. That
So you're saying you think you can save the server through not doing brute force?
I mean, the end might be having.
You're saying flowers can solve everything. So then, why are you pushing flowers? I know you're saying your garden field, then make a build. You don't need a plaster up spawn. You don't need to fill everything with flowers. Don't get that.
Say that it was a metaphor. I think everyone did get that right. I mean,
Yeah, I
you can
know.
build. Sure, I'm actually not even that bad a builder. I can do that, but I feel like the flowers. You're probably one of the only people who's gone around like destroying the flowers. Like I think people like seem to enjoy having the flowers and they make spawn.
I'll fuck with them, bro.
A couple. Maybe.
Yo.
Continue.
Who is breaking down the door?
What is this? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I got no other questions.
What?
Keep talking. Man.
Okay. Yeah,
What?
sorry. What the hell is? Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright.
Time for one more question. One more.
My question was, how can you guarantee like that everybody will work? Everybody will work.
Hello, chat. Oh,
Guaranteeing is kind of a tricky one.
let me switch back to live. I'm seeing that everyone should tell me turn on music, so I'm going to do that.
My assumption is basing off the people
Alright.
who had the trick.
Slide playlist, okay? It's just my epidemic playlist of like light songs. Oh shit.
Like I'm pretty sure didn't Sans work for the? Didn't he do stuff with the SMP? The library is now. It's a leap of faith, you know.
Valid.
All right, that's all the time we have time for. So if everyone wants to go back, who am I hearing an echo from, bro?
Tech on. I can just fucking see your icon.
Your mic is so messed up for some reason.
Oh my god. Let me just okay, I fixed it. All right, who's next? Jaden and Apollo. You guys know how to get up there? It's like a little gap
Yeah,
in
I
the
fixed it.
barriers. Okay, yeah. Good.
Next to the lantern. The left
Yeah,
one.
it's fine. I figured out. All right, let me drag you guys up, and then everyone deafen.
Woohoo!
I really don't want anti-end to open because the end is so beautiful, bro. Like, I don't know.
Our server has many problems that causes trouble for pretty much everybody. All these problems will be addressed in our speech. I would like to pass the microphone to my running partner, Jake Stanton.
Alrighty. Thank you, Apollo.
Yeah, I do.
First things first, I want to say thank you to all the other candidates who ran. You gave great arguments so far, and I can't wait for the rest left. Now, to begin with what Apollo said, there are a multitude of issues on Psychis currently. Useless deaths, hoarding of items and blessings, and an overall fracture within this server's community. You can even see it now. There are people walking away from each other, hiding in sidelines and corners. People walk around this server in fear of falling to the hands of another. I've seen countless friendships ruined over the... Oh god, I spaced out. What am I saying? I've seen countless friendships ruined over people betraying the ones that they believe they could trust.
Bless you.
And I just wanted to say that the others who have been up here may have a large quantity of items that they can give to you to help, but we don't. On me right now, I have every item I own. And with those items, I will do my best to protect each and every one of you here. We don't want this end to open. We don't know what is behind that gate. Nobody here knows, regardless of what book you read or what the Sentinel said to you.
What lore
You don't
information
have
of the
any
island?
true idea what could be
Basically,
behind the
there's just
portal.
a giant island that Tedicon has, and he's like
And
the emperor.
I'm
of
not
it.
here to say that I know either. Maybe it could be resources beyond our comprehension that can push us to a new age. help us become stronger than we ever were before. And maybe we can defeat it.
You're right.
But then
How
there
are you
is
there?
that chance. And as Silly Melody said, we need to look at what the worst possible case is. What if when we open that portal, all hell comes loose? Hundreds of sentinels could be behind that portal, hungry
Sentinels
for
are behind.
blood, hungry for what we have, our little resources as is. I don't think that the end should forever stay closed. But I know that if we go in without any preparing or time, we will lose. And I wanted to say, for all the players who were given blessings by other candidates, good for you. The other candidates have those to spare. But I, on my body, only have 3. I have 3 blessings total.
I'm pretty sure I give him
3
all
blessings, 1 armor set, 1 diamond axe, 1 sword, and 1 diamond pickaxe. There is a player who was banned very early on and only recently got unbanned. Fathom, I would like you to come up here. Fathom has been very kind to my teammate here, Apollo. And I truly believe that Fathom is a great member of this server. And for that,
I gave 3 to
I wish
Lake,
to give
3
him
Jaden.
the leftover blessings that I have. I will give up everything I have to keep this server together and united. I will sit at 0 blessings until we can unite and work together. Whether that is to go storm the end or to keep it closed and learn before we go through. I will now give my closing statement to Apollo Live. Thank you.
All right.
Oh my
So,
God, hold up.
after listening to everything that Jaden just yapped about, at the end of the day, it is you guys and you, Fathom, the average player who can make the choice. If it's the right choice or not is up to you. I'd just like to ask you one question. Will you vote for the same corruption that will keep us torn apart? Or for a new beginning that will unify all of us players? Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
As usual, go to voice chat. That was a good ass speech, bro. That was a good ass speech.
as hell, bro.
No, that was like a really good speech because like they didn't like argue anything. They were just like, we'll do it however you guys want to do it, bro. That was funny.
If you have questions and want to ask, I would love it if you could line up one by one.
All right, the 5 minutes have started, so if you want to ask.
Or a tool on me, so
Wait.
if you want to drop me, go
Question.
ahead. I'm not scared.
I'm pretty confused right now. Very beautiful,
Yes, what are you
beautiful
confused
speech, but
Thank you.
are you pro end or anti end? Because that just sounded like a
I
whole
am
lot of.
anti-end, but I see
Then-
I see the points on both sides.
So you're a neutral party. That's what it sounds more like when
I
you were
stand closer
speeching.
to the anti-end team, but I do
Mhm.
understand the points that you and the other pro ends have made.
Okay.
If that helps explain it.
Okay. It's just like. Then aren't you confused?
I am not confused in the slightest.
Then how can you not pick one right side? Well, like what?
This isn't
do you
about
think?
picking one right side. I am here to fight to unite us all under one wing, to get as many people as possible as safe as possible.
Yeah, but it feels like you don't really like it. I want to believe in you.
Oh, my phone fell
But-
off my
Thank you.
thing. Holy
It's
shit.
just
I scared myself.
it
I
felt
wanna believe
like
in
a
you.
beautiful speech, but it just felt like a nothing burger. Just speaking
Can you
to
explain why?
speak. Because you guys keep talking. All you guys talked about was, okay, there's a
There's an
Oh,
issue.
okay. Sorry, I got a
Fracture
DM.
between members.
There's a fracture between members, and every other every other candidates have said that, and have said they want to go against that. So what would
That's
we
why I
gain
agree
from
with
going
each
with
candidate.
you? Then what
I
would we
respect
gain?
each candidate. I am
Then what
fine
would
for whoever wins.
what
What
would
you
the
gain
average
from going
person?
with us
Yeah.
Is that we can confirm that me and Apollo, regardless of how strong, how many items, or how weak we are, will fight to our last life till we get banned. For
I'm
you.
not gonna.
The other candidates, I believe that they will fight. I believe. But I do not believe that they would lay their last life down for every member on this server. No matter if you were an enemy of mine or if you're a friend, I will fight for you.
I don't want to take up much more time, so I'm gonna say just I think you're wrong about that. So.
Go Jaden.
Understandable. Any other questions?
Anyone else have any
Woohoo!
questions?
Go Jaden.
If not, it's fine because they're pretty neutral. There's not a lot of questions to be asked.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
Yeah, there's no questions to be said. There's just no questions.
All right then. Sorry, I didn't mute in the Discord.
I actually have one. No, I have one.
Sorry,
I
so
have
it's a
one.
little bit too late for that. I already ended the time.
Fucking hell.
Hello?
Next are Sift and Fishy Mudkips.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, these guys.
Go down to the stage area.
I'm low-key a little bit.
Where is Fishy?
I know I don't. It's like habit. It's just like I low-key cycle through my entire heart bar as ADHD, bro.
It's our turn.
Yeah. Where are you on the stage?
Oh, my bad. I was just revising.
Okay. All right. You guys are good to start talking. I'll start the timer as soon as you do.
1 sec.
There goes a ruppy.
All right, guys. I will start off the speed. What I will say is all of the candidates in this server have some really good points. You know, everyone in the server wants unity. Everyone wants to be able to go to spawn for safety. And I do agree the Monarch is definitely strong. But every single one of the candidates in this server lacks is the drive to stop the Monarch in a fight. You all know what I did. I popped the Juggernaut's totem, and in the final fight, I was the one who killed Zenite. I've earned a title simply because of how strong I really am. The Monarch does not scare me, and I will not bend to what he says. And I think we definitely could use teamwork. However, that won't work. Why should it fall on the people to fight for the leader? It should be their choice, and I won't force anyone to fight the Monarch if they really don't want to. I will go after him no matter what, and I will kill him, even if nobody here supports him. However, if everyone is backing me, and those of you who truly desire to kill the Monarch support me in my goal, then we will win. Sif, do you have anything to say? That was basically...
Oh yeah, I do actually. So yeah, I'll be honest. We all know I was a previous end sentry. It's pretty ironic that I'm here, trying to stop the Monarch now. Yeah, you guys can call me schizo. Sure. But there's one thing I know. All of you guys speak about stopping the Monarch. All this other stuff. You guys are all wondering what's behind the portals. Jaden says there might be 1,000 soldiers behind the end. And the truth is, I know what's out there. Unlike everybody else, we don't have to guess what's going on out there because I was a part of the Monarch once. I know more than you guys. Like I said in the video, I know more and I can prove it. I have information, and if you guys would just elect us, let us show you what we know. Let us show you how we can stop them. Trust me, it is me and Fishy's goal is to save the server. We want to make it a safe place. And in order to do that, we need to stop the Monarch. They're after us, and we need to go after them. Me and Fishy are the best candidates for this. He killed one of the Monarchs. I was a part of them. Juggernauts. I was a part of them. No longer now, because after being in the overworld, I know what my true intentions are. I know the side that I should be actually working for. And I do apologize for all the trouble I caused before I turned over to the overworld. And I know now what I should truly be doing, and it's this.
Oh my God.
I should be helping the server, along with Fishy. And I can even prove that I know more than most of you guys. I have an image that nobody knows about except me. Now this is a build on the real server. Get closer if you need to. Zoom in or whatever, but I can assure you, this is real. Y'all might not know what this is. Hell, I don't even know what this is, but I know it exists. It's somewhere out there on the server. It's called the main gate. That's all I know. It's called the main gate, and it's out there, and we need to find it. Y'all might not believe me, like, sure, this looks sketchy, but I can assure you, this is on the real server. Nobody knows where it is, but that's just proof. Proof that I know more. This isn't just it. I know more about the end. And
I just might have
we're running for pro end because I know that opening it will be what's best for the server. Because I've seen it. And if we're able to progress the server into the end, it'll be better for all of us. I can assure you. That's all.
All right, that's it. All right, give me 1 second. Don't start asking questions yet. Everyone, go to voice chat. So we can start this.
I assume a lot of us have questions.
Yeah, I actually
So
have.
how are we gonna do this?
Can we like line up? Can we like line up single file, like your second grade teachers used to say?
No. Me and Jaden were up here from the start. Move.
Yeah.
Jaden goes first.
He goes Jaden, Jelix, me, Lon, Apollo, Grace wants to, then whatever.
There's a lot of questions for this one. Very interesting.
Oh, I actually wonder. Can we just look behind Sid for a second?
Damn!
Alright, once Jaden starts talking, I'm gonna click the timer.
Yeah, Jaden, if you would like to start.
So,
wait,
Fishy, you gave a very powerful speech there, and I respect it. Both you and Sift did state some great things. I only have one question, Fishy. What changed from the beginning of this election here? At the beginning, you came up to Tekon and Aubrey. And what did they say, Tekon? Where are you? What did Fishy
I
ask
called
you?
them weak. I said that they haven't.
Yeah, they said we're weak.
That they
Fishy called you.
I said that they haven't done anything to prove that they actually could kill the
Fishy?
monarch, and I've done that. I
Fishy?
mean, you've seen me kill Zenai.
You haven't listened to my question yet.
Okay.
Thank you. You called them weak. You called the people who you are working with weak. We have few.
Do you not know what I said? You want to know what I said? I said I don't
on
need.
this
I said
server
I'm not
who
going
are
to force
as
the people to work
powerful
with
as
me.
you. That's fair. There are few people who are as strong as you and as accomplished as you. And as an old teammate of yours, I fully understand. You are a very great soldier. Very great. But you are not a good leader, Fishy. Calling the people who you need to work with weak shows where your true weakness is.
When did I ever?
You will never be able to be a true leader if the first thing you do when working with others is calling them weak and saying you're better than them just because you can kill one juggernaut.
Let me speak for a
And
second.
Sift-
When did I say this? When did
and
I say
Sift-
everyone else was weak? When
You
did I say
are
everyone else was weak?
One of the Sentinels, correct? You were there. You're from the end. Right, Sift? I fully believe that picture is real. But I do not believe you are telling us.
Bro,
something
this is
that's
our
not
time to
every
speak.
day.
Let me fucking talk, Jaden. You're not letting me
I don't believe
speak.
you for a second. I rest my case.
All right.
All right.
I would just no. I'm gonna mention this shit Jaden just said.
Isn't this question time or like? Or am I tweaking out? No.
Well, okay, it's questions, but he didn't give me the time to answer.
He doesn't have to. No.
It's Q&A, but
that's ego talking.
It is.
Thank
Be
you.
fair.
No, bro. Yeah, just talk. Go ahead. I'll
I just
answer
want to
after.
say, I want everyone else to talk. Big line, you know. Just want to say, you did all of this when Verona was broken, but from then on, once it
Well,
was
I killed
nerfed.
Zenite. I killed Zenite when it was nerfed. I killed Zenite when it was nerfed.
Okay, how many people did you have on your side? How many people did you have on your side?
I had 10 helping me. I had 10. That was it.
Oh,
I had
okay,
one
but
person.
bro,
I
you
basically
realize-
soloed Zenite. I basically soloed Zenite.
Basically soloed Zenite, okay? Basically soloed Zenite. Right? I hope you realize you had a teammate. And you need people. No matter how much you think you don't. You need people.
I'm saying,
and the first thing you
Jelix,
do. but the
Jelix,
thing
I'm
is,
saying
there's
that
no-
people
the thing
here
is,
can help
Fishy,
me if they want to.
there is-
I'm not
Fishy,
going to
Fishy,
force them
that
to
is
if they don't want to,
different.
Jelix.
But the thing is, that is disrespect to everyone else here. Instead of trying to rile everyone up here, you disrespected them. And I think that's wrong, and I don't think that's a leader quality. I state my case.
Disrespect?
Oh, okay.
You can go on.
My question is about that big crater right there.
Yeah.
I want to
okay.
know what the hell is that? Is it like a state of euphoria? Are we gonna be saved? Is it gonna be like something that
He already
is
said
gonna
what it
destroy us?
was.
Oh, then I wasn't listening.
He said, sorry, I've been like on the side this entire time listening because I really want to get a real grasp on, you know, what everyone wants to say. But that's the main gate. That's what he called it, the main gate, which obviously means
Zenite is still seen as
maybe
probably
the
one of
main
Zenite's in like
one.
this server is probably like a B
not
tier.
the. I mean, there's the end gates too, the end gateways that we saw.
And
But
what's
those
it
are
called?
for individual soldiers, obviously. I'd assume. That's all.
What's it called?
Yeah, well, now
And
my
he was
question
one of the
is answered.
juggernauts with a really
All
OP
right,
variant
hold
and
on, let me
everything,
go
so he was
So,
really
Sif,
overpowered.
You're,
I'm
hold on,
gonna
let me-
answer all the questions that you guys asked me.
Alright. Sif, you're obviously we know that you're a past ancestry, correct?
Yeah.
I just want to say, when Zenai died, the little particle orb thingy, I don't know what to call it. If you're an ancestry and you know more than us, then what is that then?
Nobody knows what that is. I don't know what that is.
Then what's the point of you knowing more than us? Then this is the only thing that we've only been like.
I
only
told
seen.
you I have information, and that's what you want to ask me about? Really? That's what you
Is
want to
that
know
is that
about?
not information? Is that not information, Sif? Yes or no? Because you are ancestry, and the ancestry dies like that. What did you know? Yeah, isn't that not a concern? Just what Fate said. Is that not a concern? Especially when it drags stuff away from it.
But what makes you think?
It's almost like it's a living entity, and you don't know anything about it. But your ancestry know more than us.
Yes, I do.
No,
just
they
'cause I
had
don't know
like
about that
no.
one little orb that's
Zerapi.
floating over
Midnight
spawns
was
doesn't
one of the
mean I don't know
juggernauts. He had a
anything else.
mace with like breach and density. I'm pretty
And
sure.
none of them had that too. Only Zenite.
And two, what is this supposed to see? It obviously looks like it's like a spruce taiga biome. Let's be honest. There's some sweaty people that have gone through the entirety of the wall border. Why have they not seen it?
Why do you think I would have an answer for that? What kind of questions are these? Of like, what am I supposed to tell you? I'm sorry that they couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I can assure you it's real.
Okay then. Just wanted to say.
Let Pinity speak. Pinity has something.
I haven't said anything.
We use
Alright, after
exploits.
follow Pinity.
Sift, I have just one question
We
for you.
one
So
tapped
you are,
Midnight. We one tapped Sift.
right?
Like everyone else has asked. Yes, correct.
okay.
Soren got
Accurate.
trapped
And,
by Tutu. Slinky got trapped and
what-
Zenite died
So
in
obviously
a
you
one
came
like
here,
an outnumbered fight.
and you're on our side now, but you want to go and reopen the end and whatnot. So
Yeah.
how do we know that you're not just gonna betray or secretly just?
Because if
know?
I was betraying, I would have done it already.
Also, it kind of sounds like you're gatekeeping info a little bit sometimes.
Why should I tell you any info before you elect us?
Because that's
the policy.
I've already given you this. I've already given.
trustworthy.
I've
bro.
already given you this. I've given you this, and this is already enough information to
I
give
don't
you.
think that's enough information. And now it's gone.
Who just shot it, bro?
All right, let Vale go.
That was my question.
Okay, not only I was gonna say exactly what Paulo was saying. Like, you're kind of just like elect me, and I'm gonna give you information that could help us a bunch. Like, I feel like that's kind of like very. It's kind of
Because if we have a bad leader, the information's useless.
no,
Yes, that might
really.
be.
Like,
Yes,
if you give
it
it,
is.
no, because depending who a bad leader is, because Fishy the other day was complaining about how me and Grace didn't have any kills, but turns out Sift is a pacifist.
What?
Like,
Is that what I said? I'm sorry, what?
Wait,
Where
what
did you get that
that's
idea?
what I literally just heard. Someone said, "Oh, is Sift you're a pacifist now?" And you said, "Yeah." I heard it myself. And then Fishy over here
I don't-
talking about
Wait,
how
what?
I'm not.
I
killing
don't
people.
think I said yes. I told everybody
I
that
think
I'm
you
with
did
the
say
overworld
yes,
now.
Because I'm hearing people saying it.
No, we said that we're with the
So if you're
overworld. We
going
never.
around
I don't think
telling
Sift
me-
ever said
if
he was
you're
a
telling me
pacifist.
That I can't be. I'm not a good leader because I'm not gonna like. I'm not like.
Well, first off, I didn't mention you at all.
I'd like to not like to elect someone who's not gonna fight either. I guess. Like, if that's the way you're telling me things should be.
All right, let's wrap it up after they respond to that.
You guys keep saying if I truly cared about the server, I would give you the info. Right? Like I said earlier, we can't have people relying on flowers being our leaders. What use is my information about the Monarch gonna go if Violet Meows and whoever else she's running with is talking about some flowers that'll wilt eventually? Okay, so the thing is about that.
If, like, flowers are not only a
flowers
metaphor,
are a metaphor.
but if they're gonna go anywhere, it's not gonna.
No. This is my
It's
okay. No, this is where I speak. This is where I speak. You guys don't trust me. You guys think I'm gonna betray you. Why should I tell any information to somebody that doesn't trust me? Before this, I thought we all. I thought
I just
we
want
were
to say,
all on the
who
same
said that
page.
we were gonna betray you? Who said that that we don't?
No,
trust
no,
you?
no, no,
Who
no.
said that? No one has said that. You're over your own words.
Stop talking. Stop fucking
Yeah.
talking. Let him speak.
I said that Violet Meows thinks I'm gonna, no, not or the last person who talked, not Violet, Apollo. One of you mentioned how you guys don't trust me and how, what if I betray you guys? Which is a dumb question. I don't know why I would go out of my way to become the president to do all this. And
Makes it easier for you to betray.
it really doesn't though. If I'm
Yeah, it
undercover,
really
if I'm secretive about it, you really think that I would be in the spotlight? No, I wouldn't betray after going through all this.
Get back to the end.
But okay, I mean, I think.
I know how to get the end. I know how to get to the end. Isn't that we all know how to get to the end? We need the eyes.
Okay.
The whole point is to get the eyes.
I'd like to. If it's okay, can I?
Yeah, you can come out.
Wait, what? I'd like to just say one thing real quick to all the people like asking questions. Obviously, I don't know any information about anything, but I would like to point out most people's points here, aside from maybe one or two questions, most people's counter arguments against Sift and Fishy was that they weren't providing enough information. But if that's the only concern, then how is that any different from any of the other people running? They don't have any information, so if you're worried about us having a lack of information, electing anybody else is just going to make that problem worse. These are the only people that do know, and they're providing information. They're providing the information they think we need, and I think that's way more important than electing somebody that doesn't know anything, and it's just leading us blindly. I think that's just going to lead us to failure, if I'm being fully honest.
Okay, wait. Let me say one thing. Why would we trust someone who is hiding information, withdrawing the information, and not sharing it with everyone? Like, we all want to know what it is. So why are you hiding it from everyone?
I have one thing to ask you right now.
But like, I know.
Would you rather me keep this information a secret for the rest of the server, or would you rather me give you an actual chance to know about the information if you just agree that me and Fish are the best ones to lead? Because we know things, like I said multiple times. We could have never even gone up here. We could have kept this information to ourselves and gone solo. Or as a duo. We don't have to share it.
Then
But that's not what we want to do. We want to share it with the server.
Here, everyone. Sorry, we're running out of time.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
There's still
Just
people
do
that
it.
want to go. Actually, I think that might actually be everyone. Wait, hold on. Message me if you haven't gone yet, because I'm pretty sure that is
I would
everyone.
still like to respond.
Okay, well,
about
you
what
can
Jaden
respond
said
real
in the
quick
beginning.
while I make the poll.
What was it? Jaden said.
He was saying
that...
us blackmail and stuff. I don't know.
No, that was not what Jaden said. He was talking
Oh.
about some like, I'm not a good leader, and wait, Jaden, can you give me the?
You said you're not a good leader because you said everyone's weak.
Oh, okay. About that,
good
let me
idea.
pull up my script real quick. Hold up.
I mean, everyone
I
here
said
saw what
the
you
Monarch
said
does
to
not
Tekka.
scare me, and I think we could use teamwork. However, that will not work because why
Why,
should
Demon?
it fall on the people to fight for the leader? It should be
Does
their
that
choice, and I
null your
won't force
prior
anyone to
statement
fight
to
the
Tekka?
Monarch. Jaden, what I was saying is that the people, if they truly don't want to fight the Monarch, like people that are anti-end do not want to fight, why should they have to? That's what my point was. I wasn't calling any of you guys weak.
See, I think you're forgetting the time you very blatantly called Tekon and his running partner weak.
Oh, I called Tekon.
I
Okay.
also
Tekon has a
I
giant
think you're
island.
just,
He hasn't used it to make any faculties for the server.
Okay,
All
I'm not
he's done
even
is make a base of it. He has a massive piece of land that does nothing but sit on the map.
Okay, now I'm going into it.
Tekon, no,
No, Tekon, no,
Okay,
no.
I'll go back.
Yeah,
It's actually really ironic.
You're right, actually, but stand by. Why does that give you the right to tell him what to do?
What do you mean?
Why do you get the right to say what he's doing with his home isn't good enough?
Well, let's be
Arguing's not
honest,
gonna
dude.
get,
He
get
stood
us
up.
anywhere,
Y'all- you
bro.
guys have all
Arguing's
been
just
there.
not gonna get us anywhere.
To help, correct?
Okay, well then,
Tekon.
Yeah, that's correct. I want to use it.
what are you gonna use it for? Actually,
But from what I've seen from the
this is
times
getting
I've
off
been there,
topic.
his island
All
is
right,
covered in
all right,
scars.
all right. Silent. Okay, everyone stop speaking. Everyone stop speaking. Now we're done. 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 It's over. Okay. It's now. It's Cloudy's turn. Okay.
Okay, so that went on for a very too much time, so we're gonna have to make this part fast. So let me explain how this final ballot is gonna work, right? So I'm gonna make a poll, okay? It'll be in announcements, the main channel, important, whatever the fuck it's called. And that poll, anyone could vote, even if you're running, okay? If you're running, preferably don't vote because people can see your vote for. So if you're running, don't vote for anyone. You can't vote yourself. You can't vote anyone else. If you're running, that is. And basically, the top two that have the most votes, they will run against each other and have a final campaign. And then we'll do a final vote after that in private where no one can see the votes. And that will decide the official winner out of the two. Okay? So I'm putting the poll right there in
Fuck.
important. And then you guys are going to vote on that real quickly.
All right, I'll show y'all this.
Remember, no people who are running voting for this poll.
I'll show y'all.
Give me a
in
second to
in
make it because it's
bit,
gonna take a
but
minute, like a
this
minute.
Could like, this decides if we move on basically or
Final
not.
stance. Fishy and Sift.
Don't vote at all. No.
Violet and Grace.
Rebecca, can you get
Tekon
my food?
and Aubrey. Jaden and Apollo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Was there any more? There was Fishy and Sift, Violet and Grace, Tekon, Aubrey, Jaden, and Apollo. Was there any others? Am I missing anyone? Sans and Mel. Okay, yeah. Sorry, or not Sans and Mel. Sans and Jelix, and then Simply and Mel. Simply and Mel. All right. Let me make these different icons real quick. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys.
Get over here.
Sans and Jelix. I'll make it fucking. I don't know. Fucking star.
Bro, Violet.
And Simply and Mel. We'll do. Fucking. I don't fucking know, but a heart or something. Alright. Everyone vote. Not the people who are running. Don't vote. It's there. Can you guys not vote? You guys can. You guys can vote. Alright, yeah, vote. I'm not gonna wait for everyone to vote. I'm
Hello?
just gonna
Okay, who do we
choose
vote
when to go. So you,
Okay.
you
I can't
We're
vote.
trying to
Wait,
figure out if we
one
should
second.
vote for you or if we should just vote for.
I'm not gonna lie, the Tej Islands did get flamed a lot during this.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
I think it's better. We'll have a better shot of winning if me and Jelix get the vote. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I agree. I just don't want to put any Tej Island votes to waste.
Fishy and Sift.
Okay.
That's
Then
a
I'm
good.
gonna vote for.
Fishy and Sift have 7 votes.
Oh, bro. Bro, it's cooked. They have 8.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, you guys are winning.
We're winning by. We're right now winning by 1. Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Oh, 6 and. Okay, so you guys are second by 1.
Yeah, we're second by 1. Violet and Grace had a good counter argument for anti-end.
Yeah. I don't know why Tekon didn't join this. I invited him. I invited my whole team.
Is there a way to look? Oh, okay. Fishy, Sift, Soxley, Slinky. Okay, their entire team. Penguin, Mario, Fog, Longbrush, Vay.
Okay, but to be fair, if you guys do get second, which it's looking like
If we
everybody
get
else
second,
that's,
it's
pro
the
end-
top 2. It's the top 2.
Right, so everybody else that's pro end is gonna vote for you.
Mhm.
So you have a really good chance. It's tied. Never mind.
Why'd my shit go down? Wait, why are we back? What the fuck? Why are we down to 4?
Stripe. Who did Stripes vote for?
Wait, why am I down to 4 votes?
For Violet and Grace. Right?
Penguin, Mario's. Why? Why did Stripes? No. I'm down to 3 votes. One went to Jaden and Apollo.
Is everyone talking in voice chat? They might be.
Fuck. Hold up.
No, it wouldn't have. Because we made a deal.
All right, no more debating. No
Wait,
more
what?
debating, okay?
Hey, I don't want to debate, but I just want to. This Loki just
More
like
debating. No,
I'm
no,
just saying.
no more, no more, no more, no more, no more.
Just say
Why
no
is
more
server,
speaking.
is server lagging?
I don't want to debate, but
No, I don't want to debate, but I just want to. I just wanted to like.
All right, no, shut up, shut up. Fishy,
No,
Sift, Violet, and Grace, come down here.
Yay.
Wait, did we win?
They were. You guys
No,
were-
it's the final standoff that I just explained. Like,
Type
3
shit.
minutes ago.
I was getting my 1Ds, my bad.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
okay, there you
Fuck.
go.
Fuck.
Fucking fat ass. All right, bet.
These are like the 2 worst possible
All right, I'll put you guys
options.
both in
That's
the
actually
stage.
bad.
We're gonna fucking argue.
But
Okay.
Cool.
wait.
You guys should have like a debate referee.
I'll be the debate referee.
yeah, just don't fucking have a spearing match, please.
Do an actual
Yeah.
debate? No, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
A's. Trust. Oh, so that's
All
very
right,
mean to say.
Let's not do
Okay.
voice chat. Let's not do voice chat. It's this date.
All right.
Yeah. If it's an actual debate, someone can come up, offer.
Hello,
to
citizens of
both
Psychis
sides,
SMP.
No, this is not how
Yeah,
we're
that'd
doing
be
this
tough.
shit.
It's my bad, bro.
So,
Oh
Alright.
my god. Okay.
here, let's do frickin'. Let's make this fucking sick as frickin' shit, dude. Sift
Bet.
and Fishy, you guys stand behind this thing.
And
Oh,
should
you
get
get
his
this-
own little platform too.
Okay. I'm shaking. I'm freaking.
No,
I'm like my.
don't
heart
be
is
scared. Don't be
beating right
scared. No matter what happens today,
Fuck you, God.
today was a good run.
now. It was a
Yeah,
good.
It was a fun
honestly.
event.
All right, I'm
Yes,
gonna
so
I'm gonna
yeah,
mediate
like
this. I'm gonna mediate this. So if you guys can both stand behind this, in a line, whoever you want to speak first, because how we're gonna do this is, since we want both the vice president and the president to be pretty much equal as importance, we're gonna have 1v1 debates. So,
Shit.
all right, first we're gonna have Violet versus Fishy. I'm gonna let Violet go first.
Okay. I mean, I kind of just want to bring it back to how we were talking before. I think you guys have good information and all, and I'm very, I feel like it's very like the information you have would be very useful. I just don't think it should be locked up behind an election and whoever wins. Do you know what I mean? Because it should be that no matter what happens, the people who have the information should like let us use the information to like let us use the information to like go use whatever we do with the information and go to that what was it called again? The little big the
gate?
the main gate or something?
Yep, the
Yeah,
main
I
gate.
think it should be used no matter who wins.
Fuck.
He seems to agree.
my turn,
Bundles,
Okay,
bro.
yeah,
Is
Fishy,
it my turn, Claudia?
you're all good.
Okay, Violet. I do agree. You know, the information probably should be used no matter what. But why would we use that information and give it
what's it
to
called?
a
Therapy
youth, or like
when
a leader
chokers
who just
and shit
won't
get
use it?
cleared?
I mean, you guys said it yourself.
I won't be
You're
able to have like
anti-end. You
most
guys
of the
don't
shit in
want
this-
to do
like,
anything
I don't want to have
to
shit in the
end
chokers.
or with the end.
We're not
If you're-
anti-end. I'm pro-end.
Wait, what? Wait, Claudia,
I'm-
on the
I'm pro-end.
on important, I thought Wait, I thought it was put as answer. My bad. Oh wait.
Oh wait, they're both pro end.
I was thinking. For
You
like
can reassess your argument if you'd like to.
Yeah,
Just make it quick.
yeah, cause
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. What I want to say is, I don't think you're fit to be a leader. You use flowers, but flowers decay, and you know if we don't do anything, then there won't be any land left for them to grow. Let's be honest here.
I mean, not with that attitude.
What do you mean?
I mean, flowers just don't wilt on their own, and I think we've
Also,
got a server
flowers as
that
a
we've
metaphor
managed.
for war? Are you serious?
What?
That's pathetic.
I think we've got a server here that seems to want the end open. Like, look at who they like voted to be, president, right? To pro end. They want the end. So why not like fight for it? I mean, that's kind of the point. I mean, we want to fight for the end. I think now it's just choosing. So I don't. Why am I not a fit to be a leader? I have flowers, but I've also mentioned that I'm willing to do what's best for the server if there is brute force involved.
That. Okay. But you yourself said that you were a pacifist before, so if you're willing
I
to
didn't
use
actually
brute
say I
force,
was pacifist.
You guys, I swear you said that shit in like media once before, but.
No, I said we didn't have any kills, not that we were pacifists.
Okay, then that's basically okay. What I'm trying to say is
Switch my
you
shit back
haven't
to live.
done anything.
I'm just annoyed, bro.
You've not shown that you're able to actually. Yeah, you might be able to use brute force, but you haven't shown that brute force in action. You haven't shown your like skills.
Joined a week ago.
Let's
by
get
the
to the
way.
logistics.
Joined under.
You aren't
Yeah, by the
like
way.
you probably aren't the most active. You weren't there to witness the sentries. You don't really know much about the actual monarchy and their goals.
I wasn't on the server when the sentries were here, by the way. I mentioned this in my speech.
Yeah, I know.
What the?
That's like a bad thing.
What just happened?
I mean, it's not a bad thing because I joined and I already know.
Well, you
like
don't
also
really know
like I don't need to be more. I don't need to be powerful because powerful is held by the people. And not only that, but I joined and I already knew what I wanted to do, which was save the server.
Well, you don't really know what's going on. A leader can't
I mean, I
lead
do.
the
I have a
server into
teammate
war
who's-
that they didn't even know existed.
Guys, it was a creeper, by the way.
I have a teammate who's been part of this server. I mean, honestly, like me being a president is like, it's like giving the chance to the server to have like a breath of fresh air. Because honestly,
Oh my
it
gosh.
seems to be like it's mostly like the same
we got griefed
people who seem to
and
run for these things and
we're
usually
no
win.
longer running.
And that's why I was so happy that like Jaden and Apollo were
Okay,
running and they were
that's
doing
not a
well,
reason to-
right?
That's not a reason for you to be a president, though.
So now the people that are these are
I mean,
the
it's not
possible
a reason. Okay,
presidents.
I mean, it's kind of a
Violet, the
reason
reason why, okay, Violet, the reason why people, like, the reason why people,
I'm just annoyed, bro.
like, I don't know
I
how
got
to explain it.
griefed.
You know,
And
I'm not
like
trying
that's
to
why I
call
started
myself,
losing.
like, an MC or whatever, but I'm saying the important people always get stuff like this is because of the fact that they've done stuff that shows how good they are, how strong they are, you know, how dedicated they are to the server. Oh, my bad. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me eating? My bad.
Barely, but you're good, bro.
By the way,
Just, try to wrap it up so Violet or Grace and Sif can talk.
if we win, we can actually make steps towards fighting the monarch.
I mean, like, at the same. Oh, is that Invis particles? Like, sorry, I saw Invis footsteps.
I have my particles off. One sec.
Yeah, I heard footsteps as well.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's
hearing
weird.
Yeah, no, Violet, didn't you say earlier that you
All right,
heard
well,
block
just
breaking
I mean,
behind
continue
you?
So I
going.
can't hear. Wait, what the hell? Can you be?
Hello.
Are you? Okay.
Rebuttal that, and then we're gonna let.
I
Sif
think I
and
know what they're
Grace
trying
talk.
to do. Wait, no. There has to be something.
I mean,
no,
I
we
just
got
think
knocked
that-
out.
Like, imagine, like, you're saying that
Of the
there's
running.
reason that people are chosen to be leaders and or main characters and such. But what if they weren't given that opportunity? You don't know how dedicated I am. You don't know how much I would throw away or how much I would give to actually
haven't proven
be
yourself.
part of this and do stuff
Why
for this.
why isn't your wait, Violet? Why isn't your teammate Grace is silly doing? Wait, hasn't Grace been how long has Grace been a member of the server? I'm
I'm
genuinely
low-key
curious.
on edge because
Alright,
there
then-
is supposed to be an I event, and there is
Then
gonna
you
be.
had a chance. You've had a chance to do stuff, Grace.
Grace had a chance.
But you haven't done
I haven't
anything.
had a chance. I
Okay,
haven't
well
been
then
given
why
the
are-
chance.
Okay, why isn't Grace the president then? Why isn't Grace running for president?
I mean, I don't know. That's not. I asked Grace to be my vice president, and she said yes. Grace, yeah, and how Hazel is saying, Grace helped me build all the bases during Century Arc.
Did Grace ever do anything to actually? I haven't seen.
Grace fought for this server, and if you see in the clip that she said she died for this server too.
All right, and I'm staying no matter what. So I'm happy.
She's
I'm
died.
just
but
more on edge.
I'm down
she
to let
hasn't killed
Sift and Grace.
anyone.
Possible.
Okay, let Sift and Grace go then.
Also, a lot of her
I
clips
love
have been,
to.
like, stolen, to be fair.
Alright, Fishy, step back
I'm
and
low-key
then
just
step
on
up.
edge. What the? I found him.
Would you like to go first?
But I mean,
Oh, you
went
can go first.
first,
Violence
I
said.
think.
Okay. Well, first off, if I'm gonna say anything, I think your entire argument is about the blind leading the blind. You don't know anything. They don't know anything. Why in the world would you lead them? You used a metaphor about flowers. In a state of war, we're about to get into war, and we need the most fit
I'm not
leaders.
crazy.
And I'm gonna be honest, Grace and Violet, I honestly think you guys are like great members. You guys do want what's best for the server, and I love how you guys want to be peaceful. But if we are gonna be honest, we need the most fit people if you want the server to actually survive this. The most fit people. And like Fishy said, I don't want to be rude, but
I'm not
it's just not you
crazy,
guys.
right?
Why not?
Yeah,
Why are we not
let's
fit?
do a little res pool just in case any Invis people want to do anything crazy. Try to stand close enough so you're in that, please.
What?
Alright, you can keep going.
Anyways, Grace, what was that?
Why are we not fit to lead?
Well, first off,
Oh, my
already
soul heart box
mentioned this already. Violet Meows, I'm guessing you're the president and Grace is vice.
Yeah, yeah.
I already know Fishy brought this up. You're new. You're a guest, right? And honestly, I really admire the fact that you're a guest and you already want to do what's best for the server. I really do, but we need someone who's experienced. We need someone who's actually
trust
seen
this,
the
bro.
sentries up close. When these sentries invaded our server, you weren't able to witness it. Grace, you were, and as Hazel said, you helped them build, which is great, honestly. But you helped them build and you died for us, sure. But you don't really know what happened, what really happened during those events. Lots of people
Okay.
died, that's right. And like I said multiple times before, well, wait, that's the thing. I do know, because like I said, I was a sentry.
But
And-
why does the leader have to have the information? Why does the person with the information?
Why wouldn't it be best if the leader had the most information? You guys are complaining about how we're withholding the information, but you really need to think about it. We need the publicity and the credibility of a president in order to make changes, and we need to lead the server to success against the monarch, and we can do that. We are the best fit to do that, and it's the truth. And I don't mean to put you down in any way. Truly, I think you guys put an amazing run. But if we're being real, and if we really want to be realistic, it's us.
I'm not saying you're unfit, but you're here talking about credibility, while you were on the other side of the end sentries, fighting to destroy the server and kill as many people as possible. And now you expect us to vote for you?
No, I get that. I get that. You don't trust me. You don't trust me because of things I've done in the past, right? That's why I want to prove to you guys that I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I want to be the perfect vice for Fishy. I want to be the perfect vice for all of you guys. And I will do anything. I'll do whatever it takes. I was willing to take the death for the sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice anything to see the server safe from the monarch. And yes, I was in the monarch, I know. But after experiencing my time in the overworld, I realized what side I should truly be on. And that's this one. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. That's why I'm arguing. That's why it's so important to us and Fishy that you guys elect the right people.
That's
all.
Job.
You say
Appreciate
you
it, bro.
Let Seth and Grace continue.
You say you know all this information, but you're
Mhm.
withholding it until you're elected. If you're elected.
Yeah, that's like I said. I need the publicity and the credibility of an actual president, and that's the only way I can actually make change. It's the only way we can make change.
He is dead. Yo.
If you have
If I may add
valuable
quickly,
information.
oh, never mind. If I may also add, I don't know if I'm allowed to be talking, but you were talking just now. I just wanted to like add this very quickly. You were talking about how you knew, like you were talking about how like I didn't know like what was happening, like what was truly happening. But Sift, you know what was happening on your side. Like
fuck are
what
they
you weren't
doing?
really knowing was what was happening on
No,
our
on my
side,
so-
you know what I mean? At the same
Is that a
time.
mob?
I'm the main president.
I know, I'm not
He
talking
already
about
knows
you,
what
Fishy.
happened. He already knows
I'm not
what happened.
talking about you, Fishy. But he doesn't know.
But
As
you guys
much
don't
as
know what
I don't know.
happened on the end century's time.
As much as I don't know exactly how it felt to be on that side, neither did Sif. Truly, neither me or Sift know what was actually
Well, Violet-
felt like to be in that situation.
Okay, let me
You
say
knew what it was
why-
like to be in the country,
What? How do you talk?
but you never knew what it felt to
Let
be
me
the
interrupt
one
this
on the
right
other
now.
side.
Since this is taking a while, right? We don't want to drag this out too long. I'm gonna start a 3-minute timer,
Mhm.
and you guys say everything you want to say, so that people before the final votes
don't know.
finally start in. As you can see, I am screen sharing
Alright.
paint.net. How voting is gonna work is you're going to DM me who you would like to vote for, and I'm going to
Alright,
start. I'm
yeah.
not going to share who's voting for who. I'm going to start tallying the votes on the paint.net. Do
Okay.
not DM me already, please. I already see some people like Mel already DMing. Please don't DM me already. It's spam picking me. Just wait.
Can I respond to what Violet Mail said?
Start it now. Yep, go.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to respond to what you said about how I didn't know what it was like to be on your guys' side. That's why I'm just advice, right? Fishy does know what happened. He experienced most of it. Not only that, but I have other people who have told me all about what happened and what happened on their side. I know what happened on both sides. Sure, I wasn't fighting for that side specifically, but I'm not clueless.
I mean, that makes sense. I very much agree with that. Like Fishy being the president, so like because like you not knowing exactly what happened, I didn't know exactly what happened. That's why I have Grace as well. I mean, we're kind of in that situation where we're both having this issue where we have like
What
we
the
don't know, but we have a source.
Okay, but Violet,
So-
you didn't. But here's the thing, right? Both me and Sift experienced it a little bit. You haven't experienced it at all.
And I feel like the fact that I'm trying to do something about it, like, it's like, also, what are your
What the
plans
hell?
past the end? What are you gonna do after the end?
We have
is
lots of
saved?
plans. We have lots of plans. We want to enforce rules, good rules for the server, things that everyone was complaining about, things that will
Chat,
benefit
I'm
the
gonna
server and everybody else.
show you this.
I mean,
Can you go more?
Can
you
we
say
have,
something
like,
more
a
Examples? Yeah, I got you. Everyone's
Oh,
complaining about the drought of blessings, and I'm
Oh
willing.
yeah, not to mention, I have a stack in 20 Echo Shards. Y'all want blessings? I can do that. I can.
We're the most fit in multiple ways.
E.
Fishy's
E. S.
rich as hell.
Knowledge,
We're
it
both
won't
decent
work.
at PvP. We're fit. We're capable.
What the?
And no offense to you
fuck?
guys, we're more capable than you guys.
So
In multiple ways.
What happened to using, like, if you have the Echo Shards, what happened to using them before? I feel like you would get a lot more people on your side if, instead of sitting on a mountain talking about like the end gate or the main gate, you used them. You had them. You could make.
No,
the
we
server
had them,
better
and we
place
have
out-
used them, actually.
Wait, sorry.
Okay,
I don't know
that
if
means there's
you-
more images.
I'm
No,
sorry,
no, that
wait,
means there
I
has to be
just
something.
like to finish. You had the Echo Shards already.
Not
You
true.
could, I got them originally.
have them
to
ready.
gatekeep them.
Jelix,
You
no,
really
Jelix,
wanted
what the
the best
fuck?
for the server. You could have done something before.
Oh,
could
but
have
we
done
have, Violet.
something.
We have. I don't know if you realize, but a while ago, me, Fishy, and Slinky went out of our ways to risk our lives
Yeah, Jelix, you
just
can,
for the
like,
server can
yeah,
have Echo
Jelix,
Charger
like-
themselves. We hosted a player event where they would hunt the three of us, and if they successfully killed us,
Why does
they
Melody
would get
know-
Echo Charger
say-
themselves. That was us spreading our wealth, or Fishy's wealth. That was us giving it to the rest of the server.
All right, time's up.
All right.
All
May
right.
the best man win.
Everyone,
I
you're
believe
going
in you
to
guys.
Mhm.
everyone
Good
who
luck.
did
It was
not
fun.
run. Everyone who did not run, DM me on Discord, not in game. And I'm going to start tallying them. Can you guys see my paint.net? Fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna wait for the DMs to stop coming in before I tally them. All right. But keep my my screen share open. All right, everyone, let's.
Jaden, stop trying to make the election bro. We've already looked at this.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. What? No, Jaden doesn't know.
No,
what
no,
this
no, no,
is.
no. Like, no, genuinely,
Yes,
this.
you do, bro.
No, he genuinely.
There's an image at the bottom.
It's an image. It's an image saying some shit about how
Bro, can you guys wait after the fucking event? Holy shit.
Please.
No, this is about the event.
No, like I genuinely.
We have an event right now. Fucking say like what?
Thank you,
Finish
Tusu.
it and then do it.
Yes, yes, Tusu, yell more. Yell more. Yell more, Tusu, fucking idiot.
After we talk about it after. Let's
Yes,
get
we
back-
already discussed
The
that.
election finish.
Everyone listen. Everyone listen. Can you hear me from here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Has everyone here sent a...
What?
Appreciate it, Claudia.
There you go.
Was I not loud?
Good, Mike.
I'm just I'm voting fishy. Like, not much I can do. Why am I lagging like crazy? Uh-oh. Chat, hello? I'm lagging like crazy. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, I am not back. I think I low-key lagged out of the server. Oh. Chat, hello? Hello? I think everything on my entire, like, everything internet related just died. So that's very fun. I think I am back though.
Oh, she crashed.
Wait, why don't you just place blocks on
Let's
their
go.
schools?
Yeah, wait.
No,
I
bless
think-
you
I
guys.
think that's their method to
Claudia,
bless
why
you.
don't
So.
I don't know what to do, bro. If I'm being honest, like, I don't know what I can possibly do. Because that image could mean, like, they know something TES knowledge is. What? Oh, wait, what the fuck? His infection. Dot. What could this mean, bro? Why is the I'm still trying to figure out why is the E blue?
All right, let me see the
They're
next
like
one.
ladders, twin.
The next vote? No, I'll be fine. Actually, no, I won't. Hold on. Thank you.
Just you can place it on the back, so it doesn't
Okay.
look like you're
If y'all can
flying.
hear my fan in the background,
The
my bad.
next
It's
one.
really hot in my room.
Here, let me kill this. We just fucking kill this shit, so it doesn't look bad in the replay. I got you guys. Don't worry about this shit.
Thank you, twin.
You're welcome, bro. Yeah, it's in my.
No.
I've said it like 30 times. All right. The next
No,
one.
please.
What is Shovel doing?
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna let them do their thing.
Was 4 Violet Grace. It is pretty neck and neck here. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a very clear sweep. All right, and the next one that I received was Aubrey saying, "Can I vote?" Thank you. All right, the next one that I received was 4 Fishy and Sith. So it is now tied up. It's neck and neck right now. All right, the next one that I received.
He has to mean something, bro.
Was 4.
This also just could be a throw off. That's the
You're
thing.
actually neck and neck right now. All right. The next one that I have received let me eat a gap.
Bro, I got hungry.
Alright, the next one that I have received was
Yo.
also for Grace and Violet.
Yes!
Alright, the next one I have received was for Fishy and Sift. Alright. The next one that I have received was for Violet and Grace.
I lucky forgot that I had my music running.
Alright. We are down to the final 3. So, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, well, no, I can vote as well, so keep that in mind.
Cloudy has their vote. Cloudy has their vote.
Alright.
Fuck.
The
It's
next
5-7.
vote was for Sift and Fishy. Okay. The next vote was for
Thanks.
Fuck, this is nerve wracking, bro. Holy fuck.
There is one last vote. No, let's not do that. Actually, if they tie, that's actually not a horrible idea. Well, okay, yeah, they are going to tie because I'm going to vote for Fishy and Sift. So they're tied.
Oh,
So we're
shit.
gonna come to a little bit of a tiebreaker here.
Oh,
I would
fucking
like
hell.
every candidate. How long? Okay, because it's going to end fairly soon. If you want me to do the thing, just give it to me and I'll do it. Because this is gonna end probably very soon. Okay, well, he hasn't said anything. So, everyone that did run, except for obviously Violet and Grace, you guys can't vote, but everyone that ran, you can now send me a DM.
Well, it's Sift and Fishy.
Sift and Fit, that's what I said.
I'm voting Violet. I feel like out of everyone,
Okay.
we'll have a better chance with Violet and crew.
All 4 of the DMs, all 5 of the DMs that I just received. That's not true. Sorry, I'm a fucking liar.
Oh.
Oh, I'm really a liar. Okay, I'm sorry. The next vote that I have received was for Fishy and Sift. Okay. The next vote that I've received was for Violet and Grace.
Okay.
Starting to take some fall damage here. The next one that I received was for Violet and Grace. Starting to take mad fall damage.
No feather falling
The
nation, bro.
next
Let's
one
go.
that I've received was for Violet and Grace.
Jeez.
Bro.
This shit rigged as fuck.
It is.
Is that it?
Candidate should not be able to vote, bro.
It was
Yeah,
a
that was
tie,
kinda-
Fishy.
That was iffy.
It was a tie.
Melody,
The
shut the
next
fuck
one.
up. No one's trying to hear
Next
you right
one
now.
Was for Violet and Grace.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
Oh my god. Bro, that's actually generational. That's actually generational.
Bro, relax, bro.
Hashtag flower power.
The next one.
Wait, stop.
Let me make this a little bit more interesting. Let me go ahead and leak all of the politicians who also voted when this is over. Okay, and who they voted for.
Alright, let's write
I
down a
voted
list.
for Violet and
Let's write
Grace.
down a list.
Very-
Was for Grace and Violet. Okay. And the last person who voted was for Fishy and Sift.
Thank you to whoever did that.
They tried to save you, bro.
Yeah.
GG. You guys can leave as soon as I give the go-ahead because I know some fight may start out